Hello and welcome again to a second episode of Savage Academy. My name is Jay, and my co-host today is going to be also Jay. He's going to introduce himself and his channel.
Yeah, welcome to Plugged In TV. Here with my co-host J2, which he has a channel called Savage Academy. The co-project that we started on first, and we decided that we would do two separate projects together. If that makes any sense.
It took 2 hours to agree to do this video, by the way.
But anyways,
anyways, yeah. And, so today we're gonna talk shit as usual. I want to get our savage opinion. We know how I want to have a different views, a different way of having the opinion. Let's say most people agree with something, something known as common knowledge, common sense, or some kind of general stereotype. We want to break all that. We don't really want to change all that stuff. So anyway, so what's been good? 4th day of the year. Things are still kind of slow in the news. Ain't much going on.
No, it's the 4th day of the year, and everybody wants to impeach Donald Trump.
I mean, since day one, they've been wanting to impeach Donald Trump.
He finally got the wall that he's apparently going to start building.
No, he didn't. He didn't get it yet. He didn't.
Oh, he hasn't gotten it.
Nah, man. What's going on right now is that the government is shut down. So they're basically, the Republicans are basically saying we want the wall.
The government because of the wall.
Yes.
Oh wow.
No, the Democrats did the same thing a couple years ago.
Right? Like
no, it doesn't matter. But the Democrats did the same a couple years ago when they shut down the government, when they wanted DACA passed, and they got it passed, I believe, or whatever. I'm not sure. But anyways, what's going on this time around is that basically the Republicans are in a stalemate with the Democrats. The Democrats are not even having conversations. So then Donald Trump today had a surprise press conference saying that this may be a very long lockout in the government. It could last even years. So we're going to see how that plays out. I wouldn't be surprised if they lock each other out for a year or two, because right now the Democrats have power in the House. Again, they haven't had the House for 8 years. I believe it was John Boehner that was the speaker. And yes. So now Nancy Pelosi is in line to be the speaker. So that puts her third in line to the presidency as far as power. And
listen, man, that means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Gas prices are down.
Anyways,
because elections are coming, right? So that's all that matters, really, right? That's all that matters.
I mean, votes is the only thing that matters in this world to a politician. Votes, literally, that's all that matters.
And, and when the votes are done, then nothing else matters.
And appealing to their donors. Nothing really matters.
So
but aside from politics, I don't want to make this a politics channel because we're on media right now, so
Yeah,
man. I don't really give a fuck about all that shit.
Let's
talk some bullshit, man.
Let's
talk some bullshit, man.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah, let's talk some conspiracy. Yo, you know who all right, let me see. I got a list of shit here to talk about, so let's see what we got here. We got to talk about it. I really don't care too much because I know the real reason why they're bringing this topic up and why they want to push it, just to make people talk about a certain subject, and it's Kevin Hart, and it's them bringing him up an old tweet about some sort of like homophobic tweet saying that if he had a gay son, and I forgot exactly what it was.
What's the tweet exactly?
Look it up. Exactly, I can't recall right now. Something about if it was a joke. He also said if he had a gay son, he would slap the gay out of him or some shit like that. Something like that. He said that he would slap the fuck out of him or some shit like that, basically. So
when did he do this?
This was a couple days ago because he was in line to be the host for the Oscars. But unfortunately, they brought that old tweet up. And they were like, nope, well.
Oh, it's an old tweet.
He apologized. And by apologizing, usually you agree to something. You agree that you did something wrong. If you say, I'm sorry, you did something wrong. And you are the one at fault now, whether you did it or not, whether you're sorry or not. So.
Okay, let me read it. Yo, if my son comes home and tries to play with my daughter's dollhouse, I'm going to break it over his head and say in my voice, what? And say in my voice, stop, that's gay. Okay. This was January 2011, though, man. You're talking about 7 years ago, bro.
Listen,
Why does this matter? Why does this matter? What is this for? For the Oscars? Who gives a fuck about the Oscars, my friend?
No one gives a fuck about the Oscars.
Do you have it on your calendar that the Oscars?
No. Actually, I can't wait to watch the Oscars.
I didn't even know. This sounds like great promotion for the Oscars. Kevin Hart shouldn't have even gone on Ellen.
It's a double promotion.
Yeah.
It's a triple promotion.
That's pretty much what it is. This is bullshit, man.
Of course it's bullshit, man. Of course it's bullshit. Well, to finish up on that subject, Ellen DeGeneres went to the Oscars producers. She went to them and spoke to them about Kevin Hart, her being a lesbian, LGBT, whatever, whatever. And he went on the show, and right now it's let the man do it, because he's always wanted to do the Oscars. He's a good entertainer. He's a good host. He's got a good mind. I feel like if you're gonna watch the Oscars by accident, you might as well see Kevin Hart host it, right? Anyways, next. R.kelly, bro, what's going on?
R.kelly.
What are you doing out there, man? It's been a long time. You've been fucking around, bro. Fucking around, man. You got yourself a little ring, no? Yeah, man.
It's old news, man. Dude,
I remember downloading that video of him and the 14-year-old on Kazaa and LimeWire. I don't know if any of you remember.
By mistake?
No, by mistake. Oh, yeah, but I was like 15 at the time, so fuck that. Right? It was a video of him, like in his sauna, with the 14-year-old on top of him. Like, I was like,
you look like a Lil Wayne song or some shit, and that would come up. Like you download something and that video would come up or some shit.
Nigga, it's so much shit that guy is been accused of.
Have you seen that Bird Box movie?
Have you?
Yeah.
You actually watched it. You actually watched Bird Box. You had the chance to watch Bird Box. Now, what made you watch that shit? Because everybody else was talking about it, right?
It's a pretty fucking good movie.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Right. Well, I haven't seen the movie, but
the ending is.
I don't want. Yeah, don't.
I'm not without any spoilers. I just don't like.
All right, be honest with me. Is it a political movie?
There isn't closure at the end.
Is it a political movie?
No.
You don't think it's a political movie?
Dude, we're talking about the end of the world through biological warfare.
I don't care about the story. I'm talking about the fucking.
How is it a political movie?
It's a political movie.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. But from what I could tell is that there are scenes in the movie that want to disparage white people and make black people seem better, which has been the agenda for the past 6 years now. And it's really annoying. Yeah, apparently there was a scene where Sandra Bullock was pregnant and there's a dark-skinned hand putting over the belly of the white pregnant woman. There's certain things in that movie that hint towards certain things. They're messages. Yes.
What you're talking about, man.
I don't know. I guess I have to watch the movie. But to be honest, I really don't like Sandra Bullock.
You haven't watched the movie.
I really don't watch movies based on hype. Like the 50 Shades of Grey, the Bird Box. I don't know, man. To me, it's all a message. Movies have always been a message to people and the mass society. So if you see it that way, fine. If you don't see it that way, that's up to you. I thought Black Panther was an interesting movie. I love Black Panther. Don't get me wrong. That was a great movie. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time, except for Aquaman. Aquaman was raw. But there was a scene in Black Panther where the main character, the hero, the Black Panther, is defeated. He falls into the ravine, and he comes back 3 days later, and he's in a hoodie, looking like Jesus and shit. Like there's symbolisms. There's an obvious pattern here to movies and what they send to people's psyche, more or less, or subconscious, and what levels it reaches. But I have to watch Bird Box to talk shit about it. So I guess I can't talk shit about it without seeing it first. But either way, I'm not interested in a fucking movie that everybody likes. It is because everybody likes it. I guess everybody, the media. I don't know. It's just pushed. What's pushed is nah. The 50 Shades of Grey type of shit, nah. You know, it's not my thing at all. Anyways, what else is on the news? Sports, music, 6ix9ine, MMA. Oh, fucking R.kelly, huh? Motherfucking I don't know, man. There ain't much going on in the news right now. What's up?
Oh man.
What's up, bro?
You're a fucking idiot, dude. You fucked up with the rant about the movie. You completely fucked up with the rant about the movie.
Why?
It was kind of racist, dude. That you brought up that movie and then you said Black Panther. I don't even understand what you're saying, dude. Like, you haven't watched the movie, so you have no idea what you're talking about.
Are you listening to me? I just said that. I guess all I'm saying is what I know is from what I've read on other people's opinion on the movie, but I haven't seen the movie.
There's no black hand with a man on the hand. There is none of that.
Something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. You know.
In the same movie, the bitch doesn't want the kid.
Exactly. That's a feminist thing. You retard. That proves my point. You fucking moron. If anything, you don't know shit. You watch the movie and you can't even see those subliminal messages. That pisses me off. But okay. It's okay. It's okay. You actually went and watched the movie, which is surprising to me.
What do you mean when it's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah, so?
It's free.
Yeah, it's free. Available to everybody. Perfect. I'm just saying.
You sound crazy when you say these things.
It's conspiracy. You might call it conspiracy. Yeah.
You sound crazy when you say these things. You do realize this.
Good.
Right? You're giving it watched. You have to watch it.
Okay, that's why I'm saying I've been saying for like 5 minutes now
you can't really
that I shouldn't. Yo, you are dumb, bro. You gotta stop smoking all that weed, bro. You are dumb, bro. You are dumb. You are dumb. You are dumb.
You can't really say anything.
You're dumb. You're dumb. You must be deaf because you don't listen to me. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
You said a bunch of bullshit.
Can you hear me right?
Fucking article that you read from somebody else that was written.
It wasn't an article.
You're saying some dumb. That's where you get your information from somebody else that read it, man. That's why I'm telling you, you sound dumb when you fucking do this.
So you watched the movie yourself, and you can't even come up with an opinion about the movie, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
About subliminal fucking messages in a fucking movie about the end of the world.
I'm sorry if you can't see them. If you don't have the perception to see it, that's not my problem. Because you don't have the perception.
You sound like a crazy person.
She doesn't want to have the kid. Of course she doesn't want to have the kid. That's what they want to push into the world, man.
You're making up crazy conspiracies about a movie you have not watched. You understand what you're doing is fucking retarded, right?
You know, at least I have an opinion about the movie.
Watch the movie before you make your and make conspiracies, my friend. This is how you come up with fucking opinions and judge a movie and
okay. Give me your opinion. Give me your opinion on the movie.
Instead of
calm down. Give me your opinion on the movie then. Give me your honest opinion on the movie. Give me your honest opinion on the movie. Come on.
You decided to make up a random ass conspiracy
random.
you're talking about.
Random.
Who cares about these things? You talking about a black hand on a white woman's belly?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I didn't say black. You're racist. You make it sound racist.
You literally said a black hand.
I said dark.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand you were born retarded, but it's not my fault though. I shouldn't blame you. I guess I shouldn't blame you.
We'll see what there's thing.
Good. Look, just if anybody has want to put in the comments, let me know who's right, who's wrong. I already said what I had to say. I already even put the disclaimer in there that I really shouldn't have an opinion. I even put the disclaimer that I shouldn't have an opinion without watching the movie, but it's okay, I'm still entitled to an opinion.
You can't give a discllaimer to a stupid. Yes, exactly.
I already did that. Okay. So you even said that she didn't even want to have the baby. That's feminism. That's
and then you go on to give an
fuck opinion. The baby.
That makes no sense. You fucking imbecile. That makes no sense, homie.
What? What doesn't make any sense?
You say, I shouldn't give an opinion on something that I didn't watch, and then you go ahead and...
Right, but people talk a lot, and there's a lot of rumors on the interwebs, and there's a lot of opinions and memes, and
tell you about the movie, and then you start saying these crazy...
No, but it's something that's trending right now. It's something that people are talking about in a lot of different ways, right?
Okay, you haven't taken the time yourself to watch it, and
I already explained why. I already explained to you why I do not want to watch the movie. I don't want to watch the movie because I'm not interested in something that the general public is just mindlessly focused to watch, like you. I'm sorry that you fell for the general perception of the public, and right, and that's all that matters. Yeah.
You sound like a crazy person. It's just a fucking movie. It did nothing to me.
Right. Movies don't mean anything, right? People are not inspired by movies. Movies have no influence on people.
Bro.
It's just a movie, right?
Are you talking about who? Okay, are you talking about like serial killers?
Talk about in general.
Are you talking about
serial killers? Who the fuck talk about serial killers?
Okay, you said people don't get influenced by movies, right?
I said they do. I said they do.
Okay, I know exactly.
Okay.
I know. So give me an example of someone that gets influenced by fucking.
Somebody that got influenced by a movie. Well, dude, I can't point to something specific right now, but I will tell you that there are millions of people that have been influenced by their life choices and life decisions based on movies. The power of movies are indefinite. It's the power of a camera. It's the power of a TV. It's the power of what we're doing now. Is the exposure, is the eye, right?
So
is the all-seeing eye.
You think that because I saw Juice, right, and Bishop went fucking crazy and killed all his friends, right?
Juice?
Somehow that's gonna, yeah. Did you not watch the movie Juice? Tupac?
Damn, that was such a long time ago. With this chick. Oh yeah.
Where he's like, I know I'm crazy, but you know what else? I don't give a. Right? You remember that scene, right? Oh wow, you gotta rewatch.
Dude, that was like 93 or something.
Because I watched that movie where it's a guy that he has a group of friends and then he kills them all. Tupac kills them all. He goes crazy and kills them all. You think that because I watched that, somehow I'm gonna be influenced in the future and make decisions that are reckless?
Okay. How many times has it happened in video games where kids go on killing sprees and they were influenced by violence in shooting games, specifically Counter-Strike, right? Games that we love and we play, right? So things influence people. Music influences people. Movies influence people. You know.
You're absolutely right. Movies do influence people. Music influences people, right? But if you're predisposed to be a fucking idiot and go fucking kill people, then there's nothing you can really do about it.
Everybody's predisposed to do that. You don't think anybody has the predisposed position and potential to go on a killing spree? It's not that hard.
Of course we have the potential.
It's not that hard. You just got to be pushed to the edge or take the right SSRI.
What is the statistic on the average amount? Like, one out of how many Americans becomes a school shooters? I want to know that. I want to know what the statistic is.
I don't think it's in the percentages like that. But the majority of school shooters are white, young males, of course. The statistics, I can't say. We just had our buddy up in Broward, Cruz. Wouldn't call him a buddy, I guess, but you know, his footage just got released. He killed a bunch of kids. We had the Columbus kids shoot up a bunch of kids. We had man, a lot of fucked up shit, man. The Pulse nightclub shooting, like 50 people died in Orlando. You know, so what's next? The government is shut down. No one gives a fuck. James Harden is a beast. Damn, bro, there's really nothing trending right now, bro. Is this all we have to fucking talk about, man? Well, let's talk about 2019 then. What are your predictions for 2019? What do you predict is gonna happen? You think Donald Trump is gonna get impeached? Do you think World War III is gonna start?
Listen,
you think society will continue on its downward trend to Babylon,
if Donald Trump
to Sodom and Gomorrah?
Then it would only be entertaining. I don't care if he gets impeached or doesn't get impeached.
I agree.
I don't care if he does 8 years. It would just be entertaining for me because, like, damn, they impeached another president. That's horrible.
That would be. I would be surprised because they would need some serious shit to take the president out of power in office. And they don't have shit on him. They've tried everything. The Hollywood tapes, grab him by the pussy. They've tried Russia. They've tried his wife, the hookers, the Stormy Daniels hookers that he's fucked. He's tried, there was rumors about a video about him being peed on in a golden shower by women. I guess peed on, I don't know. They've tried everything to get the man out of office, but unfortunately the man is like 75 years old. He's never drank or smoked in his life. He was born basically in a wealthy family. He had inheritance. He had money. He made that money flip, you know. And he didn't have to take the presidency. I think he was surprised when he won. He didn't really expect all that things to happen, you know. He really, I don't know. If they kill him, shit, man. I don't think they'll take the risk of killing him right now, because that would revolt the entire American people in this entire country. That would really, really, really cause a serious problem. They will have to instate martial law. There will be civil war against the government, and things will topple. People will leave. Shit will happen if Trump is assassinated. However, if he does mention one thing, if he does mention anything at all about the Fed, and I mean the monetary feds, the bankers, the Federal Reserve specifically, if he tries to fuck with that, tries to dismantle that institution, that private institution that's not part of the government, that's not part of this country, separate entity, I think they will take him out. They'll do whatever it takes. Because that's why they killed John F. Kennedy. That's why they killed John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy died very, very soon after he mentioned something about dismantling the feds. And he said it in a very powerful way. He said he was gonna, how was the quote? I forgot the quote, but he was just gonna dismantle the feds completely. You know.
Yeah, sounds like a wild conspiracy theory.
But it makes a lot of sense, because they've had opportunities to take him out.
Other predictions for 2019?
Trump won't get assassinated.
Let's move away from politics.
Let's move away from politics.
Go to sports. All right.
Sports. Miami Heat suck, and this is my team. I'm from Miami, born and raised. You know, so my team sucks. Dwayne Wade is last season.
Jon Jones is already set up to have another fight. Right now as we
Okay. I want everybody to talk about something right now. Is Jon Jones on peds?
Listen, he is gonna fight this guy Anthony Smith. After he won his fight, the title fight that we watched.
Yeah.
He had a little interview, post-fight interview in the back with the cast of the UFC Tonight or whatever. And Anthony Smith, which is a fighter, he was a guest host that, right? And then they traded some words. And this is literally a few days ago, right? That he just had a fight. So apparently they're supposed to fight within the next 3 weeks. With the next card, the next big card, Jon Jones is in the fight within the next month. That's crazy. He wants all the smoke 2019. That's what he's saying. He says he wants all the smoke and he wants to take up.
In a month, he's fighting?
All the young blood. In a month. He just fought Alexander Gustafsson, and he already wants to smoke.
He didn't take any damage.
Exactly. So he's saying, yo, Anthony Smith, let's get it. You said anytime,
it's a good
anywhere,
fight.
any place.
Listen,
let me read to you exactly.
Is Jon Jones the greatest of all time?
Oh yeah, definitely. We spoke about that before. He is the greatest of all time, and I predict that 2019, Jon Jones is gonna dominate like never fucking dominated before. Like, he has a chip on his shoulder. It's gonna be amazing, man. Amazing. Any other predictions for 2019?
2019, as far as sports.
I mean, what? I would say Golden State.
No.
This year?
No. They're having problems, man.
Why?
They're having big problems.
Well, the Lakers aren't gonna win. I'll tell you that much.
The Lakers are having problems too. Honestly, I don't see a super dominant team right now. Steph Curry's.
I'm pretty sure Golden State's gonna win.
Yeah, man. They're gonna.
What are the problems that Golden State's having?
No, remember that all those teams are in the West now. LeBron's in the West.
Mm-hmm.
The best team.
But Golden State.
The best team in the East is by far either the Oh my God, the Raptors. Yo, Raptors have Kawhi Leonard. Look, Kawhi went to the East. LeBron went to the West, basically. Dude.
All right, look back on Jon Jones. I'm reading what he wrote right on Twitter. He wrote to Corey's MMA or whatever. He's like, sure, you smoke. Right, he's been calling out different like top like young blood 205 pounders in the UFC, right? And then
that's heavyweight, no?
No, 205 light heavyweight.
That's light heavyweight.
Yeah, light heavyweight. So he quoted this 18 hours ago. Anytime, anywhere, any place, I'm ready. Anthony Smith said, I'll fight Jon this weekend if he wants to. Yeah, he said it just like that, right? And now Jones is gonna make his dreams come true. That's gonna be amazing. Right, so quick. It's gonna be amazing.
No, it's not actually. It's gonna be boring.
Nah,
because Jon Jones is so dominant.
He might go on a knockout streak, bro.
He won't.
It's not boring. Jon Jones fight. If you're a purist, if you're a true MMA purist, then you don't find.
Listen, I wasn't bored last fight. I was stunned. I was like I cannot believe how dominant he was. Like I just every aspect of what he did, his leg work, what he looks at, you know. Like everything of what he did was just so professional. He's such a complete MMA fighter.
His punches set up his kicks.
His kicks set up his punches. Yeah. It all flows. Exactly. And that's scary. That's super scary because it's not. Most fighters are not one-dimensional, but there's only so much of what they're good at compared to what they're terrible at. Jon Jones is above average and extremely good in certain aspects.
Amazing fighters in the 205 division, bro. It's just that Jon Jones is like the best of all time. That's it. He's the best of all time. But anyway, let's continue with the 29 predictions.
Let's talk about
with crypto.
29.
2019.
Oh, 2019 predictions.
Cryptocurrency.
They're gonna try again. They're gonna try to make it seem like it's a fad, it's a thing. Oh shit, it's climbing. You know, the bubble. Get rich, cash out. They're gonna fuck with people's minds.
You think you should cash in a little bit right now because it's probably gonna go up a little? Because right now it's low, right? So it's most likely gonna go up mid-year. It's most likely gonna go up mid-year for sure. You feel me? So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe cashing in a bit mid-year.
Honestly, I don't know too much about business or stocks or any of that, but I feel like right now it's unsustainable. There's so much uncertainty in the market. Right now, the
US dollar is decreasing by value by year.
Regardless of whether it's the value of the dollar, I mean, as far as the economy, what I mean, I feel like it's so volatile right now. And it has a lot to do with politics because right now we're not sure where this country is headed. With Obama administration, we knew where we were headed, but then Trump came in and he completely. Now, if Hillary would have won, we would be on a completely different timeline right now. We would most likely be at war or within an aggression with North Korea. We would have the whole Russia thing would have never existed. There would have been so many things happening, you know, like.
I mean, you can't be sure.
You could. A lot of people would agree. I think a lot of people would agree with me. A lot of experts would agree with me. Anyways, no, I mean, we're the experts here, not the experts. We're the real experts. Crypto's a fucking piece of shit, in my opinion.
Me too. I think it was a loss. I bought some at some point.
It's interesting. Definitely worth.
Crypto. I still own some crypto, but I have already written it off as a loss. But hey, if it goes up, then I'll cash out. You know? It's a loss though.
I'm gonna go with what I think Warren Buffett said something about crypto not lasting long.
Yeah, but Warren Buffett is a
Warren Buffett is what? He's Warren Buffett. Exactly. What are you gonna fucking say? He's Warren Buffett.
Exactly, but
he's a fucking billionaire genius.
Old school too.
Exactly. You don't want to learn from old school, or you rather learn from new school?
Crypto is new
So you're
school,
saying
bro.
old school?
Unfortunately, old
Unfortunately.
school bro.
So let me ask you something. An old nigga's a piece of shit. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Of course, you could learn, but I could see how an older person wouldn't be able to comprehend something as new as crypto, especially when it's like the old saying goes: you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't understand it at all.
It's not a new trick. It's a gimmick. Not even a trick. Okay. Listen, Berkshire, the stocks, they own newspapers, railroads, they own fundamental things to human beings and their daily lives. Like I don't know, well, right now Jeff Bezos is the richest man, but Carlos Slim, the previous richest man in the world, the Mexican, what does he own? Telephone landlines. That's it. He also owns the New York Times. Carlos Slim, a Mexican man, owns the New York Times, Jose. Those old school cats, they understand the power of media. Mobility is trains and cars. Raw materials. Those are fundamentals in this world. And these new cats only look at the cryptocurrency. They're only looking at the Facebook. They're looking at video games. They're looking at the digital world. There's still physical work to be done. There's a lack of trade. I was reading an article that Generation Z is actually going to start, is actually putting off college to learn a trade, because trades are actually a very good thing for character, for money, as far as a career, that you don't necessarily need a college degree to be successful in. Granted, by the time you're 35, 40, being a plumber, your body's going to be all fucked up, or a construction worker, or an oil rig, or something like that. Your body's going to be all fucked up, you know. But I feel like college and universities and all that, you know how much damage, some systematic damage they do to your psyche? Like, it's terrible. It's an indoctrination, basically, and you're learning. That's the worst part. You want to learn. Let's say you don't give a fuck about learning. Either way, it's being fed to you. You want to learn. Why do young kids want to learn? Why? What's the incentive? To be different? Because at the end of the day, young people want to make the world a better place, no matter what. They get taken advantage. They get taken advantage of their emotions and passions with lack of experience in which they do not understand. And because of their lack of experience in which they do not understand, and their refusal to listen to their ancestors or their previous, their grandfathers and their fathers, and who have been through the worst in this country, who have been through the wars, the depressions, the struggle, you know, the many wars. We don't understand that. We're glued to our phones. We're really, really, really losing something human here. Something's wrong. That's why I'm going back to what all this was saying about the stocks being very volatile, is that we don't know for certain right now. Well, the stocks, cryptocurrency,
they're separate. They're two completely separate things.
I mean, Bitcoin is a stock, you know.
No, it isn't. It's not a stock. Bitcoin's not a stock.
There's a stock for Bitcoin.
Possibly, I'm not sure about that, but it's not the same thing. Like Bitcoin is not the same.
It's an investment. It's an investment.
It's a gamble. There's a difference.
It's a gamble. What do you think Wall Street is? It's hitting the slot machine, clean, clean.
It's way safer. It's way safer to do the stock market than it is to crypto.
Well, you know the general consensus on stocks, so they always say diversify your portfolio. Diversify. Well, what does diversify means? Not putting all your eggs in one basket. Yo, your mic got cut off. Okay, you're good.
Formulate your own opinion, and then, you know, based on products.
Based on what? Ignorance?
No, based on products that you yourself would fucking use. You can't just invest because you told me, hey, go invest in Nike or whatever. You know, if I don't use any, and I know nothing about Nike. I mean, even though Nike is a sure bet to have a good outcome, a good profit out of Nike, if you invest into Nike. But you know, if I don't use the product myself, then I can't really invest into it. So it's all based on the person, you know.
Well, based on research.
Yeah, based on
what you know.
Individual. Based on the individual.
Obviously, blindly getting a stock or getting into something and putting an investment on something is a complete absolute waste of fucking time if you don't know what the hell the direction of the company is going.
Crypto. You don't know what's gonna happen. Crypto is literally just someone saying, "Hey, look, come invest this money on this. That one day is gonna be good." No, like in stocks, you could literally invest into companies that are already established and already looked upon to make.
Right. So right now, would you invest in Apple?
I would invest in Amazon.
Apple.
Nike. No, I would probably not invest in Apple.
You know what's going on with Apple right now, right?
I don't use Apple products, so I wouldn't.
Me neither. I've never liked Apple products.
I don't use Apple.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Apple. Apple has lost like $5 to $7 billion in shares because they don't know what's gonna happen in China. Did you hear about the CEO of the, I think now they're the second largest phone carriers in the world now. You know, Huawei or whatever, Huawei, I don't know how to say it right. Huawei. They apparently arrested the CEO in Canada, and they wanted to extradite her. Now I forgot. I was like 2 weeks ago. I forgot what I was reading, but apparently because of that, Chinese companies are telling their employers and employees to not buy or sponsor or use or talk about Apple products at all, because they want Huawei to be the number one, obviously, in the world. China, this is their own fucking carrier. They want it. So Apple has lost a lot of fucking stocks, man.
You know that Fortnite is banned in China?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Why is Fortnite banned in China?
It's banned in China because...
By the way, Fortnite is the most popular video game in the world right now. For those of you who don't know, Fortnite is the most addicting game our youth has been playing for the past fucking year and a half.
Chinese farmers supply boxes with different skins and characters are being farmed, and people are profiting off it, right? In China, they were doing that already with PUBG, and then Fortnite had just started or whatever, and they decided to ban it in China because of that, because they already saw the trend with PUBG, and they knew that it was gonna happen with Fortnite. So 2 weeks into the...
Let me look this up. I gotta look this up.
But anyways, man, we gotta wrap this short.
Oh wow, you're right.
Been on here for 30 something minutes.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
It's been 30 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, let's
wrap it up.
Let's wrap up.
All right.
On this subject. No, let's wrap up on the subject that we were just talking about. Go ahead. What were you reading about? About the Chinese and the Fortnite?
No, apparently Fortnite and PUBG is reportedly banned.
Yeah.
After reportings finding its online. Hold on, let me read this. For. So everybody can have an idea about this.
Farming going on is exactly what I just...
Let's see. The Chinese game market is huge, and the banning of these games in this region could have a significant impact upon the publishers and developers involved. This trend is not unprecedented, however, as it is a standard for games to be heavily censored for certain content before they're allowed to be launched in the Chinese market. If anything comes from these supposed bans, will still remain to be seen, but considering China's track record on this particular area, we wouldn't be surprised. They're farming. Basically, they're quoting. They're quoting saying that China holds strict laws around the display of certain themes in video games, with the most common offenses surrounding overly revealing female characters, rewards given based on a rank, and inharmonious chat room. Blood and gore is also cited as another reason a game could be withdrawn from Chinese consumers. Blizzard and Tencent are the two publishers. That's basically it. Yeah, you know how in Fortnite they used to have the little skull icon whenever you would kill someone? They changed that skull icon to like a crosshair because all skulls are banned in China. You know. You remember that? Oof, I'm gassy. Guys, love and hope. Number 1. All right, let's wrap this up. It's been 30 minutes.
Let me read.
Okay.
With the news that Fortnite will be opening up to China, I'm surprised we're taking a new. Please, for all the mighty region on China based servers, while
I need a ring light.
While great business move, yes, China is a major factor in cheating, botting, smurfing, creating accounts. Creating accounts to sell for profit. If anyone has suspected that cheating is a rampant in this game, you see, you haven't read. Why didn't you read the same information? I'll send you. This is the same thing. Smurfing. You know what smurfing means, right? Smurfing is.
Yeah, tell me. Explain to me what smurfing.
I'm asking you if you know. You know.
Yes, smurfing is making a new account in a video game, starting at level 1 when you're already a very experienced player.
Exactly.
Do you know what that means? No.
Yes, I do.
That means
that you're acting.
For example, in Overwatch, I have like I'm level 650 something on my PS4, but when I got my PlayStation, I'm back to level 1. Now I'm smurfing because obviously I'm way better than all the people at level 1. That's called smurfing. In other words, they can turn a profit because of this game. I just said that.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. So we'll wrap up this episode 2 of Savage Academy. It's been interesting. We actually talked a lot better than we did last time. Well, the last video was an introductory video. The next video will most likely be on my co-host's business venture. His YouTube channel is called Plugged In TV. Mine is Savage Academy. It'd be great if you can subscribe and comment on both. Talk shit. Let me know. Fuck Bird Box. Fuck Trump. I'll say it now so later on I don't get hit hard for being a Trump supporter. Even though I'm gonna probably vote for him. Fuck Trump.
Hey, let me ask you, who did you vote for last election?
Your mom. Your mom.
It's if you're revealing who your next year, then who did you vote for last time?
I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. Who I voted for. I voted for none of your goddamn business.
All right, cool. I guess you have something to hide there. But
I just said it.
I guess you have something to hide there.
Anyways, like I said, fuck Trump. I love Trump.
Okay, Kanye. Anyways,
dude, remember? Listen, wait. Remember the last video how we said we were talking about Kanye?
Yeah.
And like how you were pretty high. We were pretty high. We smoked. But we were saying how in Kanye in 2019 that I said that he shouldn't say anything about Trump anymore. That he should stay back. Like he's gonna go. Remember, because he was gonna go on a Joe Rogan. He's going to go on a Joe Rogan podcast, and I wasn't sure if he was gonna reaffirm his support. He reaffirmed his support for Trump. So yeah.
Well, I don't know
Kanye, bro. Kanye could be the catalyst. Kanye 2020. You never know.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go smoke some joints.
Let's get high as fuck.
Plugged In TV. Videos as well, not just podcasts. I will be making interview type videos and also documentary style videos, amongst other things. A lot of great things coming this year from Plugged In TV and Savage Academy. I could rest assured about that. Peace.
3:05 to the day I die. Peace.